We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Michael Brantley, the league's leading hitter, continues his march toward an American League batting title. Next. Anibal Sanchez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Digging in now, Jack Mayfield. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the Yankees, the third baseman, Jack Mayfield.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him. Completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
Ready with the 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
He started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The payoff pitch one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
At the plate now, Tyro Estrada. This pitch is popped up, and no one will get this one. Sanchez uses a split-finger fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working, and I'd imagine as a hitter, it's always in the back of your mind. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
D-Row, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Andujar. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled away. Oh, and 1, here it comes. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Yankees nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. You're dialed in to the show. James Paxton is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid season up to this point. 15 wins on the year, and that's a pretty good number. He's going to look to add to that total in this one here today.
Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off For the Red Sox, the left fielder,
The pitch.
Brantley.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting second.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm watching the guy they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. I really enjoy watching him hit. Hey, he's leading the American League in batting average right now. No doubt that he's one of the best hitters in the game, and I hope he shows us something today so you can see what this guy can do.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
One out, nobody on. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. What does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. A ball and a strike.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
The count now at 2-2. Paxton's ready. Here's the delivery.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. We are still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him, so that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Push softly over toward the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. The 1-0.
Ball, action time.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0. You can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
Hit hard up the middle. Bogarts has it. He'll go to the bag for one. On to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He comes into this one hoping for a late season push toward moving up near the top of that RBI leaderboard.
Hero, this guy's just off the pace for the RBI title. Less than 3 runs batted in his last 10 games.
He's had such a productive season. I'm fired up to see the guys in front of him get on base. Give him an opportunity to get right back in this race.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop. Here it comes. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
That's it. The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Here now is Rafael Devers. The head-to-head with James Paxton. Just a 3-for-13 batting line. He also has 1 home run. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And that's over. 3-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and he misses it.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Standing in, Jesus Aguilar. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, the pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number two.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Paxton comes set, and the pitch in the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Devers is off of first with two away. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. So striding in, Gary Sanchez, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Oh, that's it.
The 1-1 home. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. So with one away, we'll give you a look at the current standings, and it is crowded at the top as these guys trail by just a game entering play today. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Luke Voigt, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The average coming in 257. 21 homers and 58 runs batted in.
Well, that's
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. 3-1 now to Brett Gardner.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here.
Man, you could tell by the sound of that one off the bat, that was going a long way.
Now back
To the plate now, Jack Mayfield. As he'll take a look at ball 1. For the current campaign, Mayfield is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball player.
2 out, nobody on. Again, another foul ball. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, and it's off the green monster, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Standing in now, Tyro Estrada. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone into the monster seats. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 10 for him on the year, as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive, base hit to right.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Three runs already home here. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Boy, his pitch count is really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
And this is swung on and missed as the 30th pitch of this inning finally does the trick. The side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Yankees are out in front, 3-0. Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. So here's Michael Chavis now, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
3-0 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. Heading after it is Judge. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping into the box, Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Paxton peers in. First pitch on the way. And that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping up to the plate, Gleyber Torres. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat, One might be coming right here.
Fouled off. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Fouled away. The next 3-2. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone. Over the monster for a home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the third homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and a strike.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The 1-1. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Sanchez is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Yeah, this guy absolutely does not discriminate, and you could close your eyes during batting practice and know exactly who's hitting the baseball in the cage.
Another one sent foul. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Pops this one up. Bogarts in foul ground, and this will land foul. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again, or something slow below the zone?
Drilled down the line. Sanchez coming up on pitch number 71 so far. Lays off. 2-2 now. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. There's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in to try it again, Luke Voit. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. On its way is pitch number 75. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Here's a ball lined into left center, and that's over the head of Bogarts at short for a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And he is in there.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that'll be all for Anibal Sanchez. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Ryan Weber answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And he lays off for ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hit in the air to center field. On the move is Pilar. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Jack Mayfield. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
And there's ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
From the belt, the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. A dive, but it's off his glove. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Now that's second baseman, Tyro Estrada.
In now, Tyro Estrada, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, Nero. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Here's Miguel Andujar now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the 0-1, and it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2.
Ball 1.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and a couple of men left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Yankees lead it 6-0. Stepping up now, Alex Verdugo. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And right into the shift, reined in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Sliced hard on the ground, scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's out.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Ball, down. That's ball 3.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And this is taken for a ball. He walked him, and the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. He's set, and the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gardner is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. They still find themselves down 6-0. Here's big Aaron Judge. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Outside, 3-0 now. Gleyber Torres will be next. 3-1 to him now.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
First offering on its way. Torres comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Verdugo waits on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch on its way. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. The 1-1 is a ball down and away.
I got 2-1 to count.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit high and deep to right center. Chasing after it is Pilar. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off.
Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And that misses ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to 3rd, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is on his horse, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first, so as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Standing in, Christian Vasquez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat, and a fastball's in there for strike 1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. So a runner at first with 2 away, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. Paxton comes set. Here it comes. A runner on first with 2 away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Too high. 1-2. Ball 2. So a full count now.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and now it'll be the catcher, Gary Sanchez. Here's the first pitch to him. Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2.
I got the count 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, Luke Voigt. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Hit the other way out toward right field. On the run is Verdugo. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. 2 away now in the Yankees' 6th. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
2-1. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. A leap, but it's off his glove. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double as he tacks on to his total, currently 3rd best on the Yankee ball club. Into the box, Jack Mayfield, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate.
The left fielder,
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Digging in once again, Alex Verdugo. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
The 1-0 home. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1 home. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Lifted in the air out to left. On the move is Stanton. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Fastball called for strike 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
I got to count 2-2.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Xander Bogaerts. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. In his career, Bogaerts has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. The 0-1 delivery. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Oh, and 2 home now to Bogaerts. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. A ball and 2 strikes. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen and D-roll.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Heath Hembry enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
7, Heath Hembry.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and set to go is the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, up there. What are you looking at, Blue? 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
The 2-0 is swung on and missed, strike one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Now batting, designated hitter, Miguel.
Striding in, Miguel Andujar. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 1-0 delivery. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
A runner at first with no outs here. Count is 1-2 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Here we go.
Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
The batter, the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
So striding forward now, Gleyber Torres. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Out of play. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. First and second now, 1 man out. Fouled away. Now a hard liner, but foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Verdugo is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1-0 count. Here it is. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
And it's fouled away.
Great job right there, scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Yanks strand a pair. They lead it 6-0. Steven Matz will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 33, Steven Matz.
Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
To the plate now, Kevin Pillar. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 home. Ground ball right side. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Christian Vasquez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Matz has tossed more than 120 innings to date and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. 2 out, nobody on. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. This one pretty well in the bag. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees lead this one 6-0. Ryan Brazier comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready to begin the 8th, and the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped high in the air. Chavis is camped under this one, and very quickly one gone. Ready once again, Luke Voigt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch.
Ball, down.
And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. .1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now at the plate, Brett Gardner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup. 1
ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Riding in for Boston, Michael Chavis. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Nope. Ball 1.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, and he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single.
Sometimes this game doesn't make sense right there. He's out on his front side, his butt's in the dugout, and he's still able to roll it through for a knock. Pitcher has to be frustrated.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. And he falls behind 0-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Stanton comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Into the box now, Alex Verdugo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back. When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Digging in, J.D. Martinez. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Now the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade it out for a run that doesn't mean a whole lot.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. First pitch of the at-bat. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And the pitch on 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Two outs here with a runner at third. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the 1. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 6-1. Chaz Rowe enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jack Mayfield. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And that misses 1-1. Rowe, a former Tampa Bay Ray, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
In there, 1-2 now. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
The 3-2 pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Now at the plate, Thairo Estrada. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First offering on its way. Nobody out, runner on first. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, not a bad way to start the new month, D-Roll. How about after that single? That's his 3rd hit of this game.
Oh, that has to make you feel good. You see that calendar flip, and you got 3 knocks in your back pocket.
In now, Miguel Andujar, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Playable for Verdugo, and there's 1 gone. Throw won't get him.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Josh Taylor enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 72, Josh Taylor.
Aaron Judge will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. He's set, and the pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Taylor, a 6'5" left-hander. He's a second-year big leaguer. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Torres.
Standing in now, Gleyber Torres, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike one.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Shin high, that's taken for a ball.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Bogarts has a play, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. All set for the bottom of the ninth, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball one. Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And a good throw gets him one gone. Sliding into the box, Jesus Aguilar. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball, 1-0. Nope. 2-0 now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
So now to the plate, Kevin Pillar. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the corner and slicing foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Luis Sessa enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Two balls and no strikes.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Grounded to third. This could be 2. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Now batting, Michael Chavis. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Second and third, 2 away. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. And that's in there, 2-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 3 to this point, so not the game he was hoping to have as he continues his quest for a batting title here in the season's final month.
But I expect him to slap an amazing at-bat right here. Last at-bat of the day, potentially. He works a knock right here. It could jumpstart him for the next couple games.
He came into a mess out of the bullpen, and it hasn't gotten any better. This is not a comfortable place to be. Not even close.
The 1-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
2 out, bases loaded. Pulled toward right center field. Heading after it is Judge, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Well, listen, you always want to finish strong, and they've done a real good job here, notching a win on the first day of September. They're hoping that's a sign of good things to come in this final month of the season.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. So the Bronx Bombers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. James Paxton wins a league-high 16th decision, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Anibal Sanchez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way